motorcycles.
God, I pressed start, and the first thing that anyone would have heard of this, and every playback is going to be, but card games on motorcycles.
Have you heard the opening to 5Ds? It's so good.
So yeah, as the title of this episode is, it's like literally been 3 months.
Yeah, 4.
Oh Christ!
What is it?
Technically 4 months and like
no, just over 3.
Oh, just
3rd
over
of
3.
December.
It's
just over 3.
Then you're right.
So, who are you? Who am I? What's going on? Who's that fish?
So I'm Murdertha, and I'm running for like total control of this city with my squadron of gnome advisors and my cult of my religious cult.
Yeah, you're
So
absolutely normal cult.
Take over and fix everyone's problems and make the world a better place through re-education.
Uh-huh.
We've already massively reduced the number of criminal reoffenders. That's all the story as far as I'm aware.
Newt has just been reborn.
Has a son.
That's a tree.
Father.
We've just stopped reality from exploding a little bit ago from the experiment that the big bad evil guy who's obliterating the multiverse very slowly on a multiversal scale from destroying this universe by beating up that mind flare god.
Yeah, and if anyone shakes Lumen's head, there's like a really much louder than normal sloshing noise. It's getting quite full in there.
Indeed.
I'm trying to get stuff out of my head. I would really like to.
Well, then you keep putting more in.
Well, stop putting stuff in there in the first place.
Well, I'd like to get stuff out of my head, but so far it's been the only solution that's been viable for the last several things we've had to do.
Is the dwarven wizard still anti-magic? Or magic absorbing?
Which one?
God, what happened to him?
That was helping us.
The one that turned.
Didn't we leave him with the dragons? Didn't we leave him with the dragon?
Well, I remember there was a big anti-magical boom that happened, but then that ended after a bunch of after we went on the mind flare hunts. Well, everyone else did. I tried to save one mind flare, but I failed. They were brutally killed by a mob.
If I'm right, I think he got took away.
Okay.
But the most important thing that needs to happen immediately is
Shawarma.
We know that divination doesn't work anymore, except for if VA knows the answer to it. And that's because something really bad has happened at Strixhaven. So we need to go investigate Strixhaven to figure out why divination has done a no right now.
Yeah, and
do we still have to unpetrify Zamla?
I think we did that.
Okay.
No, I unpetrified them.
Okay, good.
Also, let's not forget that Zamla is Shantae 2.0.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
The god of crops and shit.
Oh,
farming god.
Pronunciation.
And we need to, and then after we do all that, we'll finally have some days off, which Lumen is going to spend picking the bad guy out of his brain.
Andrew?
Yes?
Were you fine with the new shape of Newt? That he's now less of a weird construct like he was before, but more of a living statue.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that he has 4 ears.
Oh no, that's going too far.
Okay.
I'm okay with you completely redesigning how they look, but when you try to give them 40 years,
That's Lumen's thing.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot that the fact that he has 4 years alone is a reference to Lumen.
Yeah,
Not the
all-
cat years itself.
I believe all of your features were modeled after some party member.
So the guy who owns the inn tavern is like, okay, I filled up a bathtub. I'm gonna make you the best lemonade ever for your day off tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, whenever you get back.
Bring it
Yeah.
back.
I mean, ideally, the goal is to never come back.
Wait, what? You're not coming back?
I mean, we might have to come back. We'll probably have to come back.
Wait, I thought the whole thing was you were gonna save us
I
all.
need to-
Yes.
That doesn't mean
I
we
was
come
just
back.
going to say, Lumen, I do need to take those Furbolgs back to their homeland. Still.
Yes. There's
I've
lots
only
of
just
things.
recently figured out how to do that.
There's lots of things we still have to do here, but first things first, let's go fix divination. So that the universe
We-
cannot compact.
Ria just like conjures a witch hat into existence and pulls it over her face as she continues writing down skill empowerment. She seems very apprehensive about this.
I also think you should be the one to do the honors of plane shifting us there.
Do we have the
peeked.
spells?
She like I can do it. She like peeks up from like lifts the peak of the witch hat. She's like, yes, I can do that. I'm just apprehensive because, well, you saw what this universe did to my dad. And
Yeah.
everything is screaming at me to go there, and well, I'm just worried about what this universe might have done to everybody else I cared about.
Yeah, but
I
it can't.
understand we do have to go,
Yeah, but it can't.
and it is the right course of action.
It also
So-
can't get. It can't get better for your loved ones until you face the music. We've got to go
I
confront
mean,
them
it's not
about
even
it.
my loved one. It's not even technically my loved ones because they're from this sphere.
Yeah, but you know,
It's
doesn't
just the mental scarring of seeing them in that state.
but doesn't everyone deserve to be saved?
Yeah.
No.
You never know. I might get lucky and they've largely been unaffected by the fact that I don't exist. Yeah, properly. Did exist, died, and then got replaced by an artificial version. You guys are aware that the other me is there, right?
Yeah.
I was also wanting to ask, I know that I was a bit cheeky when we dealt with the other you, looks at Lumen, but ultimately I did relent and also side with you in dealing with that other you the way that you wanted to. And
Let's go kill
ultimately-
doppelgangers.
Yes, I'll give you.
That's what I'm
I'll give
saying. I would like I'd like the courtesy of the same in letting me handle them the way I'd like to. In which case, you'll be happy to know Lumen is diplomacy, friendship ? Yay. Hence
am-
this spell that I'm writing down.
I'm always a fan of the not murdering
Death
people
to all
plan.
clones.
Not this one, unless they.
No clones
unless they-
allowed.
Technically, they're not a clone. Someone yells from the
I don't
distance.
understand how that works.
Absorbing them
of
also
course,
works.
Unless, of course, to all of you, if they try to kill you, in which case, I won't stop any of
I
you
mean,
from.
what if they turn out to be cooler and then it turns out you're the doppelganger? Oh.
I mean, you know I'm not because I've been with you the entire time.
You could have been switched out.
Yeah, but this
know.
one, this one's
Come on,
obvious.
you're
I'd
intelligent.
recognize.
You know.
I-
you
I'd
know fine
recognize-
well what happened back there.
I'd recognize this veer anyway.
I-
Yeah, it's fine. I feel the Chardalin in you. It's okay.
Yeah, you can feel the Chodlin. You of all people, Newt, can taste the other we
The
of.
difference.
Yeah.
I would
Great-
ask the
best
the
value
good book
via
and the
taste
evil book.
difference.
Is that the real Via?
Sorry.
I'm just asking the good and the evil book. Is that the
Oh.
real Via?
Like gesturing towards to your one.
Yeah.
I would say they both come back asking just like the statement definition of real.
The
Question
one from
mark.
the original place I'm from.
Okay, Good Book would be very straight with you, with like some big long 10-page essay on flowery shit about this is the great ally that you've journeyed with this whole time, made bonds with, had ups, had downs. The evil book's like, well, they are, but they could probably be replaced and you could like take their stuff. And at this point, you know enough about them that no one might know. So both books said yes, but in different ways.
Okay. I believe you are the correct one.
Good, that's all I can ask for, I suppose.
You are the one that like flooded the entire Underdark with the Karsus weave,
And fixed it.
and you are the one that like did the thing that where you got your eye pulled out and replaced, right? Like I can see the new eye.
That was like that really bothers her because the fact that she had her eye ripped out and replaced with the Chardlin thing really bothers her. And she's like, that was forced upon me.
I mean, we could
Yeah,
take it
yeah,
out and
yeah,
regenerate
fact
your
that
eye.
it bothers her tells you a lot, though.
Like, I have offered to fix that for you if you want.
So
I
on a
can do it
scale of
myself, it's
1 to
fine.
150, how evil would you say you are?
From what to what?
1 to 150.
Which is 1 evil or is 150 evil?
I don't know, because Mewtwo is
Yes.
quite evil. But not always.
Which is
I
good
don't
on
know.
the scale?
151.
I am a face, so to some people's definition, I'm probably evil by default. I don't think you can quantify it.
Opting out of the scale, that's the
But
true.
if you want a number 1,
Oh!
Oh no!
oh, did I choose wrong?
Here, like 50-50, because it's not been defined yet. It's gonna be 1's bad or 150's bad. Fuck it, 1.
Oh, 75. 75.
Yeah, if you've
It's
gone in the
actually-
middle, I'd be like, well, everyone is at least a little evil.
No,
Yeah.
the scale's in
But
reverse.
talking
the,
in absolutes makes you automatically on the evil spectrum,
the edges are
which
both
is
Very
an
well,
absolute. Which I get
75
the.
more evil as you approach the center.
Oh god, I feel like this
but
conversation
you're correct.
this conversation would give Mereditha a slight brain aneurysm of like only evil deal in absolutes, but that's an absolute. So wait, does that make me evil? Oh god, my head it hurts.
The evil
It's
book
like
is like,
saying-
yes, you are. Join me, and the good book is, no, don't give in.
It's like saying roll for evil with extremity, meaning like you roll 2d20 and whichever one is furthest away from 10 is your result.
Okay.
I am 20. I am natural 20.
Uh-huh.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, I
Bad.
said roll for evil with extremity, so it doesn't matter. It's always evil.
Andrew,
Yes?
can I try and use my godly powers to detect how evil she is? Just to see if I can.
Wow,
still don't know
Stanley,
what
now
the
I'm
fuck
gonna
I can
trust
do.
the word of your own friend.
Honestly, I mean,
Because
yeah,
Zamla hasn't said anything yet. Like,
detect good and evil is definitely a cleric spell. I feel like divine.
I
Insight would
believe
do
detect
that.
good and evil is a paladin spell.
Okay, so
Fair enough.
Technically, because of the things that are currently on Via, like, you would detect her as being more evil. Like, she just has a weird, not evil vibe, but like uncomfortable, which is because of like eye and
Not
netherweave
fully
and
evil, but
such.
on the evil spectrum.
Does it blend?
She's a little bit evil. That's what the mushrooms are telling me.
So let's get to Strixhaven then.
Mother always did tell me that the mushrooms are wise.
So how many of my guys can I bring?
They tell me things when I eat them, particularly the spotted ones that are purple.
Not many. I don't think Planeshift can take that many people.
Well,
I can take plane shift can take up to 7, I think.
You look behind Murdertha and you see like a lineup of like just goons with like blunt objects.
Right, you
I
went
couldn't
up
tell
to
like
8.
they all wanted to come. I couldn't like make them all leave. Like if I told one to stay, then they all get very upset. So like, is
there's
this I can't bring any of my goons?
Sorry, there's 5 of us.
Murdertha, what is your top 4, like top brass, like warriors or diplomats for East?
Andrew, which of them are my top goons?
Murdertha turns around and is like, well, he actually has like an actual sword.
Oh no, wait, on me. And think we had our simulacrums again last time.
My simulacrum's dead as fuck.
Mine is also
Yeah, but
dead as fuck. Well, sorry, the original is dead as fuck, and I replaced him as the simulacrum.
You did. You killed his ass. No, wait, no, yeah, that's the copy off the rod. Sorry, I meant the spell simulacrum.
Oh, sure.
Lumina, you're just not able to cast it again for whatever reason.
Well, I can, but we haven't had enough time, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, I just remembered. There's the other lumen on the floor.
I don't think we had a full rest since the fight.
We've had a long rest, but a long rest is not enough. It's not enough time to cast
Okay, so
simulacrum.
we're not doing simulacrum.
Yeah, you
Wait,
need
we had a
12.
long rest since the fight.
I mean, I was not going to do Strixhaven in the state that I was in after that fight. I was fucked.
Ah, okay.
I was tapped.
Yeah, I
So
believe
yeah, would
we
have been
settled
like, we're
in.
doing a rest.
I believe we settled in for a rest, and then the next morning we were going to Strixhaven.
Ah,
Yeah,
that went past me.
much to Via's chagrin.
So, what is the
So
plan
how
once
many
we
of us
get
can
there?
go? Do I have to leave my boys back here? And then one of the and
okay,
women.
so-
I'm like, yeah, sorry, and women. I don't mean to do that.
So unless things like familiars and stuff count, which I don't believe they
They
do.
they do not.
They do not. Then it's me, but it's me and up to 8. So there's
I mean,
Murdertha, Lumen,
I could.
Samla,
mean-
Newt. There's 4. We've still got space for 4.
Should I try and see if it's possible to bring more? I don't know.
I mean, I
I
think
can
it's
do that or
probably
not.
best if people hold their spell slots just in case the other Via is annoyed at this Via.
With this new powers I've got, I could. I don't know. Check if it works.
I mean,
or
I
something.
don't think we need more.
I mean,
I can
if you
cast
want to
it
check
twice.
if your godly powers allow you to teleport to other dimensions.
Or
Okay. Wait,
idea.
Andrew.
Yeah.
idea.
But
Who are
you
you
say
saying
yours
yeah
first,
to?
then I'll continue. You say yours first, James.
The bottom of Saloon's tower has a teleportation circle. I believe I can remember the teleportation circle for Strixhaven, which if it's the same coordinates in this universe, the spellcast teleportation circle should be the same and we should be able to make it work. Or I can scry on that location and then use the teleportation circle here. Either way, it's not using the same amount of oomph that a plane shift will use. Does that sound about right, DM?
Mm-hmm.
That should work.
Obviously, I'm not giving away what will and won't work, but
Is Strixhaven on this plane of existence?
no.
One.
But
Yeah.
I believe you'll
doesn't
have to plane
teleportation
shift.
circle only go through the same plane of existence?
It does not.
I'm pretty sure
I
it
think
does not.
it's limited. It's limited by the fact it has to be on, like a fixed location, right?
So, can I
Same
test
plane of
something real quick,
existence.
Andrew?
I'll shut up then. Plane shift it is.
So
Can I try something
unless
real
Zab
quick?
has an idea.
yeah, so what? Go give talk me through Zamla's idea.
Okay. I try and make everyone level 20. Does that work? Yes or no?
Yeah, okay.
Because that's the
it-
most straightforward. Okay. You know what? Myself, like just to be safe, in case I turn everybody into level 20 mushrooms.
You try to
I don't wanna
power
risk
up
it.
like a
I
Dragon
was going
Ball
to say
Z.
level 20 of what?
Try and
yeah.
give us a Zenkai
Well,
boost.
no. Sadly, they said everyone. So Zamla just collapses and wakes up again like a minute later. For 1 minute, everyone feels like they're level 20, and by everyone, I mean
use your spells. Use your
I'm-
fucking spells.
I mean everyone on the planet.
Oh my god!
Oh god! Everyone turned
That-
into
that's-
Goku.
Went
Everyone went
so
Super Saiyan.
And then he wakes up and it stops.
Yes, it is literally
Oh
like
my-
it's so bad that it puts them into a coma.
Oh god! I really hope no one was flying with their newfound powers.
There would have been some.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! I'm doing a terrible job.
I-
Like Heaven Almighty.
Terrible, yes, but also pretty good.
Okay, so I can make everyone level
I mean,
20.
Zamla?
And I now yes.
I mean, everyone's powered back down now.
Yes.
But bearing that in mind, maybe bump the brakes with doing stuff like that
I li-
until we have
Oh,
time to
God.
figure it out.
So many dead. No,
We need to stop using our abilities that we don't fully understand.
it just
Yes, hence why I'm trying to understand mine before going any further than I already
Would
have.
anybody else like to be God instead?
I mean,
Not you.
If you're offering.
I've never been about that life in
Shut
the
up,
first
Mrs.
place.
Slightly Evil.
I'm much happier being the shadowy figure standing behind them.
Yeah.
I would hate being a god, says Lumen.
Who would be the best candidate? And I turn and look at Murdertha for a second.
No.
I think we should go.
Okay.
The best candidate is Felix.
Too true.
Yes, true. Is Murdertha bringing any of his gnomes as like extra bodies, like guards or something, or like does Murdertha have like bodyguards that follow him everywhere or something like that?
I mean,
I have my squad.
I will say this, which a couple of you could probably have figured out, that you could at least mention to Murdertha. You don't know what level of danger that you're walking into, but you assume it's not great because the whole divination fucking up thing. And most of them are like commoner +1.
Let's assume danger level high. So I think anyone you bring with you has to be, roughly like at least half as strong as us.
I like turn around and look at the mob of 47 people who all want to go on the mission, and I'm like, guys, I know you're all really eager, but even the one member of our group with a real weapon, I point to like Sword Steve.
Yeah. He
He's been nicknamed that
cheers.
because he's the only one with a sword. Is probably not quite up to this task.
Bludgeoning Brenda is gonna steal his sword one day.
If I don't come back within a month, continue all of my plans and do not change anything.
They all salute you
Go
proudly.
away.
God, I'm picturing what happened to the Imperium of Man.
Okay.
Follow all of the edicts I have given you at all times, no matter whether they contradict or not.
Oh no.
We will, God Emperor Murdertha.
In 40,000 years, this is gonna go so wrong.
So, what wibbly wobblies are you going to be casting?
I mean, I'm going to cast a couple of things first where the magically astute of you, like Lumen, is going to be like, that's not plane shift. And Via's like, give me a minute. Borrowed knowledge, skill expert, both of them aimed at persuasion. So I switch persuasion to expertise for the next hour.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case where I plane shift us to zaps us like right in front of who she wants to talk to. Okay, that's bought me an hour, and now to everybody join hands. Here goes nothing.
Kumbaya. Joins hands.
Like no, the casts and plane shift.
You
That last bit.
you cast. You're gonna love hearing this, of course. You cast plane shift, and you do not think that it has the correct amount of oomph to work.
Oh, you're kidding.
There's more of a Roblox oof than an oomph.
It's plane shift.
Can we
What
pour
what-
some magic
Let me
into it?
teleport. Yeah, can we circle cast it?
That is a different matter. Because that is different from the people being there. So are you going to try to from the little information that Lumen has give you, circle cast plane shift?
We can figure
I'll
out how
try-
to circle cast together. We have at least 3 experts on arcane matters.
We can make a circle. We know what shape it is.
We're already in a joined hands circle.
Okay.
Why is it? Can I make a check on why the hell it's not working in the first place?
Give me an arcana.
Either
Can we do
object
as well?
too heavy or destination too difficult.
Well,
Oh, never
absolute maximum 38.
You are absolutely certain that this feels like, if you remember when you were in your dad's domain, and other Via was blocking you from leaving.
Oh,
Ah,
so we need to punch through other Via's warding.
Yes.
There's a magical resistor in
told-
the way.
Oh, this is probably because I told her we were coming.
So circle cast to empower it generally.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you stand in
we
a
all work
circle.
together.
You feel the power. You all join and you're bonded for a second, and it's real weird. And then, weirdly enough, instead of what normally happens of just you like popping to another place, in the middle of you, like a circle lights up, with like a bunch of other tiny circles in it. And Via, only you can see this. Like, everyone can see the circles, but Via, you can see because of, you think, the divination stuff that's been going on with you and godhood and whatnot. Each of them basically has a rating next to them of, like, danger level 5, death, safe, danger level 3. You believe that these are the only places that you can essentially sneak through a crack.
And are these like on the correct plane?
Yes. You'd be able to assume, like, if you placed a huge map of Strixhaven, like its topography, that this circle probably represents it. So, like,
There's a couple of circles in there, essentially plotting out what is like the spawn points in Ark, where it's like this area is dangerous, this area is safe.
Yeah. So, like, the ones that, because there's not a lot of circles, but of the like couple you can see that are safe, they're the ones on like the the outskirts that's not really in the quotation marks city. So like
I guess Via would default to point everybody towards the safe one. Because just like, hey, if we have to do a bit of a walk, that's fine. But as long as we're safe, we can get our bearings.
does everyone agree with that? Since it is a circle cast, it has to be a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, Via's like, there's danger on the other sides of these ones. This one though, it is a safer area, but I can't. Can I tell more or less like where it might come out? Like, will it come out in one of the colleges, or will it be like far off from the campus, or?
So basically, if you think of it in like our world university terms, it's like in the very center you have like the major the major part of Strixhaven, and then like in the ring around that, like between the other campuses, it's like the student housing sort of thing. So that those are like the bits that are safe. So like it's not far out of where you want to be.
Okay. Yeah, Via would point towards the safe thing, and it's just like, don't be low holds, don't be low holds, don't be low holds. Hoping.
I mean, the one that you can see that is like deadly absolute death is like the very center of the circle. So you can assume what that is.
Probably other me.
Perhaps.
But we'd rather not just teleport into what might be a trap. We'd rather be able to at least clairvoyance, arcane eye, stuff like that through doors first.
Oh, actually, I just remembered the way you've done this, you actually get a bit more information. Can everyone give me a perception?
Perception. That's a 26 without guidance.
I mean, they're all very good. Any of those rolls would have been good enough. That would also be good enough. So basically what everyone like when Via points at like the center one and is like, yeah, that one says that we'll all instantly die. And I'm assuming that's where like the big
Other me is.
Yeah. When you point at that, something catches everyone's eye. Weirdly, under the circle, you see another circle that's grayed out, and like you can't. It doesn't have a warning. It doesn't. It's almost like if it was like on a computer, that one's just burnt out.
So is that just deactivated, basically?
Maybe, but it is like there is something there.
Now, too strong, so exploded the sensor is a maybe.
Perhaps.
But that to you, Via, who's obviously been to Strixhaven for a time, would be like, I don't remember there being like anything specific under there's the you could go down into some of the booksellers and things, but like there's not like a mythalore holding everything together.
Yeah. I mean, probably the most powerful thing Via could think of that would be one of the archaics, but they're on like the outer edges of that plane.
Yeah.
And you have to like you have to like be one of the most recognized wizards in all the college and go on a heckin' journey to go and see them, to seek their knowledge. So she's like, there wouldn't be one in the basement.
There's just one stuck in the basement. The door is too small.
Just one gargantuan celestial being in the basement. We don't know how to get him out.
So
all of these powerful.
Where else would you hold your celestial beings?
Get him out.
You made a great point, Newt.
I think you should just let your celestial beings roam free. They're good free range.
I mean, we want to, but we can't figure out how to get him out of the basement. It's too small, and he's too big.
Bigger doors.
We've been trying, but
All right, so let's zip you over to the map where you all join hands over. Very easy. Oh, I do actually have to move the thing. I always forget to do that.
and then work our way towards Orfork.
I hate that you can't scroll. Sure, let's just visit Brinshanda, and then we'll visit there. Because I have to move through all of
This
these.
is just us hurtling through the plains.
Yeah, let's call it that.
Takes effect. Just casually go flying.
Back in the dungeon.
It's like, hi Vecna, bye Vecna.
Oh, look, it's the brain dimension. Oh, okay, too bad, you've gone.
Oh wait, it's Phandelver. That's not Phandelver.
It's not.
That's somewhere else. Is that where we are?
You are piled all together on that block because you essentially all like spawn in like a walled off little farm area next to the person that you see. Yeah, you see that person, but wearing farming clothes. Who are instantly like, oh, they're like, oh, get down, they'll see you.
Crouches.
Then they like look at Lumen for a moment and are like, let's do.
Yes, he's very eldritch. Try not to worry about it. He's all right, really.
Yep, they are not able to pick up the similarity because of the fact that he looks so fucked up. So this works out great for you guys.
I know I notice we are the same.
Okay. So they're like, watch out. The kill squads are coming through.
Kill squads?
And then they'd like ask you to like carefully look over the wall.
I will have my weird tentacle hamster look over the wall.
Same. Just without the tentacle hamster.
So inferior then.
And then set out these to the token layer.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god. There's a lot of duplicates.
Uh-huh.
How?
Well, I assume while
I noticed that there's two with the other Via over there.
Yep, they are sitting on tree branches watching the others, like the lumens question mark working.
That's a lot of me.
Via, you'd also remember. Wait a minute.
I thought I could handle that much.
I thought you said this was the easy one.
Yeah.
Replicated through osmosis. I knew it.
You can also horrifyingly see in a very World War One? The three Sodia-like people, all again wearing very different kinds of clothes, but clearly still the same person. All strapped to like apply like a wooden stake that's been stuck into the ground, and they're all blindfolded. Murdertha, you would instantly be like, oh, that's a firing line.
Oh.
When you say firing line, are they the target?
Yes.
Looks like it.
And other Vias or the lumens, the things taking fire?
Yes. Currently, they're not. You would see that there are more stakes for like if they find more something to strap them to. But yeah, you turn back.
We show ourselves we're gonna get strapped to a stake to be shot.
So they do them in batches. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot. I'm just a farmer.
Shouldn't we try and save the other, whoever you are's?
Why are there
Can
multiple?
I use my newly developed telekinesis to free one of them?
You can try.
To the Sonia. You are a farmer, but there's duplicates of you that are getting killed. Do you know why?
There's duplicates of me? Where?
I mean, looks like the people lined up to get shot at, and it's like, they look like you.
No, all right. I know we've not known each other long, but come on, that's clearly an orc, an elf, and a dwarf. And
No, that's Sonia, Sonia, and Sonia, and you're Sonia as well.
you don't know who Sonia is.
You're right.
Sonia is.
You're all the same half elf.
I thought that was just because I was a kobold and couldn't really tell the difference between any of you.
Via, give me a history check. Let's see if you actually have met Sonia at any point.
Or at least heard of them as a Strixhaven student.
God,
I haven't rolled my portents for a day.
Ooh.
I'm shocked that you can't tell us apart, given how diverse we are.
Someone's having a bad day, and that one, and an 8.
A robot, a bird. We are very different
history.
With your history of the fucking Kuna has just appeared and decided I'm gonna do the cat thing and sit right in front of your screen. You do remember that there was a student who, like, they had a Kuna. Why in front of the microphone this time? Don't sniff my nose. Okay, fair enough. I'll move the microphone instead. You remember there being a student who did a lot of work with, like, making doubles and things, but not. It wasn't really like the level of simulacrum. It was more. They made kind of like solid. Oh god, what's it called? Invisible servants.
Right.
Like they used spells like that to make, like, in quotation marks, doubles of themselves. And that's how you knew about them, because it was like, what a fucking weird. That's very narcissistic. They make so many doubles of themselves to do all their chores and things.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you can, might as well.
Yeah.
That's a good
so Via would probably just be like, hang on a minute. Makes duplicates, and also I take it I don't get the name.
I would say no, you don't get the name.
Yeah. But then at the same time, it's just like purple hair, which, digging the look, by the way, points at herself and at Sonia.
It's also very funny. Her design really, like, her body and her hairstyle and all that type of thing clashes so much with the farmer outfit that she's wearing.
Yeah, because I didn't, like, mention, like, her usual attire. I was just like, just what she looks like.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I've seen a photo of you in Strixhaven before. You made, like, you figured out how to make invisible servants solid and have features.
No. You must be confusing me with someone. My name's Gregory. I run the farms around here.
Okay, Gregory.
It's okay. You don't need to try and hide yourself from us. We're here to try and put a stop to all of this. If you know anything about what's happening at the Strixhaven College, it'd be very helpful to let us know.
Anyone can roll an insight?
I mean, I think they just see things differently.
Yeah, to them, they look like absolutely perplexed at your statement. And no
That
one has any fucking clue whether or not it's real or not.
So, Gregory, did the lumens look different to you?
What's a lumen? Wait, wait a minute.
male elves.
You look like the kill man. I didn't notice under all of the like points of the ears and the eyes and stuff.
And the
They are,
tentacles
they are,
and
they are
the cat.
copied off of a template off of him.
Oh, wow! I feel real stupid. I should have noticed them before.
But don't worry, he's not one of them.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
And I am not another. I am not technically another one of those things in the tree.
Yeah,
Things in the tree. They like peek over and they're like, "Oh, I did not even see them."
okay. Well, that's interesting. So those things do look like me and Via, respectively, but the little purple-haired girl is different to you. Okay, that's interesting, but not to us. Well,
such
I'm
insight.
I'm tempted to try to quietly just burn a spell slot and cast a detect magic.
Sure.
ooh, we might get a sense of their power level to see if they're actually, strong or not.
Yeah,
I
hope.
taste the air.
Num 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 num. The air does taste weird. It tastes very not divine in the sense of God, divine in the source of divination. But
Detect magic plus carry on. Sorry.
Oh, it's just there was one more thing that popped in my head. Technically, you'd get the weirdest feeling of like you licked the air, and you know, like for example, you lick a lollipop and you taste the flavor. You then feel the flavor get like pulled off your tongue in a direction.
Which direction?
If you were looking at the big circle from earlier, you would assume towards like the center. So towards like the big buildings in the distance.
These buildings?
No, I mean like the far off buildings.
Like way north,
actual.
south, east, west.
It
So
is.
the center is what absorbing divination magic.
Yes, that's the gist of it.
Yes, but which way is that relative to us?
It is northeast.
Okay, northeast of here. So
We have a heading.
that way. Got it.
We have a heading to try and stealth towards, unless detect magic plus true sight yields anything.
Okay, so you are spending the spell slot on that, and you're doing a good old let's have a look at the magic. Oh my god, there's so much fucking magic here. You look at the Sunyas, entirely made of magic. You look at the lumens, entirely made of magic. You look at the Vias, entirely made of magic. In the sense that you could tell these are not people, these are all some sort of magical construct.
Like, is it like illusion magic suggesting some sort of simulacrum?
You would think so, but you've obviously seen how a simulacrum looks. These do not have the same. I can't think. Yeah,
brightness,
like the same stability of like if you looked at a simulacrum, the magic would look solid. It is solidly this thing. It is staying in this form. This is like more wibbly, so you can tell it's like, oh, this is much lower level.
It's
And
not as shiny.
The true sight doesn't tell me anymore.
I don't think the true sight would tell you anything else.
I mean, if the detect magic is showing things as they actually are, then yeah, the true sight wouldn't offer anymore. I was just asking. Do I also see like big sort of streaks of what looks like I always imagine divination as being like a silvery blue. under detect magic, do I just see that just like streaking towards a central point in the northeast?
Yeah. What you would basically see would be, you can't see like where the points are coming from, but you can see it in like all directions being drawn towards the center, and like essentially doing like the water in a plug hole thing of like going like swirling around and then like seemingly being drawn towards what you would assume is the center,
Mm-hmm.
like based on like prior knowledge of having been there. You can assume based on where you think you are, the swirling around, like you can, it's probably the main very central part of Strixhaven.
Yeah.
I said it that way because I forgot what the name of it was. Give me a second.
Question.
Yeah,
So, question: the Sunya who we've been talking to, are they entirely made of magic, or are they solid?
they are also entirely made of magic.
Okay.
Do we
Unless
have enough
she is just one
invisibility
of the
to go
copies and they're
around?
self-aware.
Do we have
I
enough
think we should,
invisibility to go around to just sneak past?
yeah, we should try stealthing to get over there. I mean, I think I have. Do I? I do not
don't
have invisibility.
Neither do I, even though it's one of the spells I did want. I haven't had a chance to take it yet.
I'm gonna check if I have it. Wait a minute.
I also don't have greater invisibility.
That is also on my list that I want, but I haven't had a chance to take it yet because I've prioritized other spells. I could I have Dimension Door, but I think I don't think I can take many people with that.
Dimension
Only
Door is
one.
one
Oh, wait a
person.
minute. Oh, wait, I was
That's
gonna
one
say
person only.
etherealness, but that's only one person. Never mind.
We
No.
could. I mean, if these things are not perfect copies of us, we could just run it.
Also, you can currently hear yelling and screaming as someone seems to be getting dragged towards the pile.
What,
Ah,
Sonya?
wait. I have the
Yeah.
perfect solution. What if
I
we?
will.
What if we all
Sorry.
disguise ourselves as lumens, and then we
I
just?
mean, yeah, I can do that quite easily.
I don't have that.
Damn.
It's fine. Newt, you just take his skin off and then heal him.
Oh my god! Don't take my skin.
And by the way, Newt, that was other you in your head that suggested that.
Since when have they become so brutal?
Well, no, they just thought that's the most logical thing of like if you're wearing a hood or something to disguise, if they're using magic and you can't, like just wear his skin, you'll look just like him. And magic will heal him back
Okay,
up.
then he would basically just say, like out loud without the other ones knowing, going like, "No, we can't take his skin off. He would die before we could heal him."
The head is like, really?
They're not very
God.
dirty.
Don't like where this
Well,
is going.
all while you're probably like maintaining eye contact with Lumen's head.
It's just appraising like head to bottom. Mm,
God, I don't like. No, that plan wouldn't work. I'm too different from the other ones.
what we could do is turn into a dragon and then grab everybody and fly over.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably the best port of call.
I mean, yeah, because even if the illusions have all of our, even if these illusory unseen servant copies do have all of our abilities, I don't think they'll keep up with a Chardland dragon.
I doubt they have
Well,
all of
definitely-
our abilities. I would
I
guess.
mean,
that
even
they
if
are.
they do, even if it was like our Via, I don't think she would keep pace flying, trying to catch up to a Chardland dragon. I think she just wouldn't have the pace. She could use Dimension Door, but that's a one and done.
Sure, let's dragon out of here.
Okay, so Newt, you're gonna go dragon mode.
Yeah, I'll try to stay basically behind like as much out of sight as possible. Wait, can I technically turn invisible, then turn into a dragon, and then grab everybody and start flying?
Yes, but none of the people will be invisible.
Yes, I know, but we will still be less conspicuous.
If we're
that-
up high and small.
That's a question. Because objects that you have in your inventory turn invisible, are we in the dragon's inventory? So
Only
we're
if
not
he kills
invisible,
you.
No. We're not invisible, but all our stuff is.
Wait, so
If
we're
I
just
put you all
naked?
into my bag of holding.
And we just like poke a straw out for all of us with like to breathe through?
What's in your bag of holding currently?
I mean, we all are pretty small.
Stuff.
We're not
I mean, I
the
could just-
largest people.
I could just wild shape into a mouse or something. And just hang about on like one of Newt's wings or something.
Do you want everything that's in my bag of holding?
Maybe one of these times when I die, I'll get the ability to turn into a cat. But I currently don't have any way
I
of
could
getting smaller.
polymorph you, but that's another spell slot gone.
I mean, yeah, I could also polymorph myself, but I don't really want to.
You should
That's
study
so-
the ways of the druid.
Could we make Lumen invisible and then he puts us all into his head and then he walks past?
Sorry, I'm just dying. You would have all heard 4 gunshots go off.
Oh.
And
So
all
my
of them rolls
telekinetic
3s and
push didn't
2s.
work then.
I mean, you look over and literally no one is hurt. All of them
Okay.
missed.
Yeah, 3, 4, 2, and 8. That doesn't even hit a commoner.
They're freaking hitting.
wait,
They're trying to hit a
wait.
barn door.
Wait, I have an amazing plan. I'm gonna disguise self to look like a
You?
regular Lumen. Yeah. And then I'm gonna walk over,
Hmm.
reprimand the one that missed.
What? Okay, role play me, baby.
You're terrible at your job. Why did you miss these people? They were literally tied up still.
I don't know how to use these stupid gun things. Do you know how to use them? When you look at the rifle that they tried to use, it looks like a really weird mix between like steampunk and like Napoleonic War riflery.
Look,
Like Magitech of some kind.
Yeah, they're like really advanced and really not advanced.
hand me that rifle. Only our best soldiers get rifle privileges. You clearly suck at this.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Via's watching this transpire, just say, wow, he's really good at slagging himself off. Surprisingly so, actually.
24.
Hey, you see like a persuasion. You see them like cast a spell and then like you like obviously you as Lumen would recognize the casting a spell then dropping it. They detect magic on you, see that you're like way higher magic density, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know one of the stronger ones had came into town."
Yes.
Luckily,
Collect
because of your persuasion being very well, they did not notice anyone standing directly behind you. That's magical.
good.
I mean, I'm still in the house.
Yeah, but I mean, like they would have like seen all of your magical signatures. They didn't say a thing because they were looking directly at Lumen.
That's good. I'm glad I was standing close enough to them so that my aura blocked out the other auras.
So like, yeah, he says that and then hands over the rifle to you and like steps back, and you get the feeling it's like, okay, show us how it's done, but in like
No.
excited to see.
I'm taking these prisoners because they have There's a breach here.
A
Some
what?
travelers arrived.
What? Where?
Yeah, I suspect they disguised themselves and they appear to probably be the people you may have rounded up already, but I have to take them. They have to be examined more thoroughly in case their magic is good enough to hide from you.
You see their eyes like glaze over for a moment, almost in like the like thinking, and then they're like, "Oh, yes, we were told to watch out. There were a group of adventurers that were going to oppose us."
Exactly. So I need to take these prisoners in case they're a disguised adventurer trying to catch you by surprise.
Give me one more advantage persuasion.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ugh.
Okay, so what they would say in response to that was, okay, yes, I understand you need to take these to the original. I will send my best men along with you to make sure that they have no chance of escaping.
Honestly, yeah, that works for me.
And they like shout over these guys that you're near to. And they start like taking them off the poles and like chaining them together, and like you know the what's it called, the one that you see in like movies when they're like mining and things. They're all like chained together by the arms and legs, but still blindfolded.
Excellent. Right, let's get a move on.
All right. Well done, sir. We'll continue. We'll continue on here, and then do you just like really semi awkwardly just like lead them? Yes, let us go.
I mean, yeah, northeast.
Yeah.
That's the direction.
And everyone else is just watching, like, wow, he did a good job. Wait, is he leaving?
Oh, great. So Luminous going to go and try and solo the whole story. Great.
I mean, I wanted to save the people, but I really did not want to have to leave on my own. But this is where I am. Please come and ambush us outside of town.
Okay, so let's just hand wave for the minute. I'm just gonna. Where's cut? Where is cut? Fine, copy and delete. You've barely managed to see them going off in the distance in a northeastern direction, and then you like slink back down the wall. And it's like, so did that plan work?
Kind of. So invisible dragon plan.
As Via said, he seems to have gone off to solo the entire adventure. I like your invisible dragon plan. However, we won't be able to turn everybody invisible. We'll still be visible.
Do we have any? Do we have at least one other person who can turn invisible?
I can disguise myself to look like one of the lumens.
That doesn't
Like
help. Well, you could. Well, it doesn't help. You could follow the others. But
You could turn into Lumen and then take everyone as your prisoner.
I mean, isn't one? Are we going to circle cast again?
Hey, how do you think these people react to anti-magic field? Just as a question.
Instant.
I think it would switch them off because they are made entirely out of magic.
So hey, I have an anti-magic field. If you want me just to like anti-magic field for a while,
it would suppress their existence.
And then we can
maybe
like
we can use
walk by.
Well, but if we use that later to free the others, then you probably will also anti-magic the others away.
It is also Murderthar a very big spell That's very useful. We might need it for later when we're in the more dangerous areas.
Sorry, I was just offering the only spell I could see from my entire list of spells that might help us.
Actually,
I have-
technically,
I know we're all sort of in that same boat, where anti-magic field is like very taxing, and we might
It-
need it on when things are
It is the trump card in my entire arsenal.
yeah, which is why Via's like, you don't need to waste your trump card here. We can
Okay.
Does
figure out
does my Fish of Lesser Wish have the ability to make us all invisible?
cast invisibility on people.
As if he upcasts it to 5th level or something, he could make at least 4 people invisible.
Yeah, and then that'd be enough because Lumen is vanished.
Yeah, I think that's feasible.
So, flying or walking?
please catch up with me. And
I mean,
people of
we'll
my
need
way.
your dragon speed to catch up with Lumen, and then airdrop down onto him to relieve him of the other Lumen copies.
Well, they're just marching, right? So if we jog after them, we could catch up quite quickly. But I mean, I can fly. It's just yeah, that's fine.
Flying is
Yeah.
probably safe if we're
I-
invisible.
Then I wish from my Ioun Fish of wishes that us four are invisible. We probably unsummon our familiars and then dragon and grab people with arms and spider legs.
Okay. Okay, so something funny is gonna happen. And because of how hard it is, it's gonna be so fucking hard for them to actually get you. I can't remember what it's a reference to, where something points and screeches loudly.
The body snatchers.
Yes. So you all start flying off, and you essentially see the two Vias do that to you guys.
Lovely.
Newt, can you make me a deck save with advantage?
Good that I have advantage.
Oh, that's weird.
17.
The other roll was pretty close to passing, anyways. You you are essentially caught in a firework storm of fireballs.
The actual Via is like, wow. The copies of me actually use Fireball.
No, not the
Shit.
Vias. The Vias essentially ordered all of the lumens to cast fireball at
Okay.
the thing that the lumens can't see in the sky.
Right.
Fair.
Okay.
And
I was
because
gonna say, if Via sees the other ones cast Fire, which is like, really?
You just get a mark, and then a bunch of lumens are like, fire, all the fire.
We should have brought that dwarf and then let him walk through the town, and everything would have disintegrated.
And because you did relatively well and the situation, you passed as if you had what's it called?
Evasion.
Yes, evasion. It was only if you failed real bad that basically just Newt was going to take a bunch of damage.
Nobody sees it, but elegantly Newt maneuvers between all those plumes of fireball.
Yeah.
Nobody sees it, not even the people that he's carrying.
You would also have all seen the two Vias fly up to try and continue tracking, but because of the fucking fireworks and you dodging so deftly through them, all they can see is a load of explosions, and then you're long out of range by the time that smoke clears, as it were.
Because dashing, it's 180 feet.
So,
like I said before, Chardlin Dragon's fast as hell.
Yeah, the most that you think the most that they probably got from that was some sort of invisible dragon tried to fly over. Which, via you would know that there are like the, for lack of a better term, elder dragons of Strixhaven. Maybe they assumed it was one of them, which are like kill on sight.
Try to kill on sight.
Yeah. Not expecting it to be invisible. Okay, so to say you successfully got out of that town very easy. I'm not going to mention how many more of the Sunyas are in that town, but it's not 0.
I mean, we
I mean,
It's at least one that we left behind.
They are all still duplicates, though, and the other lumens, the lumen duplicates that lumen is leading, mentioned an original.
Yeah.
Which we're steadily marching towards.
Okay, so me being lazy, I'm just reusing this map for. Imagine it's a lovely green field. Yeah, you would be like. Oh god, I've not put them exactly right.
'Cause they're not centered.
Yeah. You would be like at the head of the marching. And you guys would be like flying invisible above, but you would now spot Lumen, 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 and a couple of Sunyas.
So can we
Spark.
dive down and squish the copies?
How are you going to go about that?
I mean,
Well, first, is it clear that who is the leading lumen, which we assume is our lumen?
It is clear so much as amongst all of them, I know I've not got it like most clear, but there is a Lumen who is apart from the pack, clearly ahead in the direction they're walking.
Okay.
I believe that our lumen was like, will call into your ear as much as she can. I believe our lumen was the one that's standing in front of them. So if we just try to squish all the rest,
I mean, I could land behind him and at least blast a few. Yeah.
I mean, Vi doesn't say anything, but it's a case of if you're bothered about the Sunyalacrum copies. If we're
Well,
not,
Lumen
then
seems to be.
yeah. If we're not, then feel free to blast them. But
I mean, yeah, if you don't care about them, a breath weapon would solve this really easy.
Well, the good thing
For
is that
Lumen,
it's for
especially
Chadel, it's a line.
Lumen,
So,
especially without the amulet, is very fragile. Difficult to hit, but
he's squish.
he's real low HP.
Yeah.
so I would basically blast like that.
Sure. Just roll me a damage. Like roll what the damage would be off your breath weapon hitting.
On average. Radiant.
Oh, how radiant, sir.
It blasts off the end of the map.
That makes us very visible now.
Yes.
Me.
Oh, yeah,
not
mate.
you guys.
You're all sitting on top of a very visible dragon. You are not visible. Yes, they're all panicking and yelling, "Sir, one of the dragons! Attack formation!"
Of course, I'll hold it off in front while you
Bi-
guys make sure that the prisoners stay alive.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen here. There will be potentially combat, but the gist is that they're like, haha, we will surround you, and then every single person gets a surprise round.
It
Because
just occurred to me. It's just occurred to me.
Just
Why
gonna-
didn't I use disguise self to look like the other me, and then just pull rank on everything?
That's what I was.
God,
gonna-
I'm slow.
all right, let's go back.
No, she feels like I can do it after. I mean, if we get a surprise round, surely we can just like one tap these lumens, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
Without need for initiative.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you all have a
around a stabbing.
yeah, a round of you can do one thing or one round's worth of things. What would everyone be doing?
Claw, tail, wings.
one of my 3 per day guiding bolts into one of them.
Stab, 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 stab.
Because I'm invisible, I'll have advantage, right?
I mean, anyone who's invisible, you're pretty much guaranteed to hit. So if party members who are not nuked still rolls fucking amazing, just roll your damage for whatever you're doing.
Oh, I'm not allowed.
12.
I mean,
Not.
the 229s are going to do something off nuked.
I thought I'm not allowed because I already did the blast in the.
You?
surprise.
That is very very true. No clause for you.
Can I Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
That's 3 blasts.
I mean, they undoubtedly hit.
So the blast from Via hits 1. Then roll the damage to the 3 of them. Yeah, basically what happens with that first thing is the radiant guiding bolt hits, and they're like, oh no, and then one eldritch blast hits him, and he just blows his head off, and then the 2 others, you're on top of that, hit the other one, and just leave him dead on the floor. You would notice when these die, they do eventually like crumble to dust, but for like, because obviously you're in quotation marks combat right now, you wouldn't see it right away. They actually look like you just killed a normal person for about a minute. Lumen fucking.
I gotta assume a 14 misses.
13 hit.
Oh, 13 hit? Then fuck yeah.
Yeah, these are not. These aren't.
They're not
Not.
as you.
Yeah, they're not you.
I mean, Lumen was pretty squishy. He was before he got that amulet off Newt. He was very squish.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Murdertha. There ironically is 1 left.
I run forward and decapitate 3 of them. Oh no, they just got Master Skywalker. What are we going to do?
Because they look like you at the start of the campaign, they do look like that kid.
Yeah. Oh no.
I shouted out there, but forgot I was muted with I stab. I think I may have missed with the home stabber.
11 is not good enough.
Do I have advantage because we're in a surprise round?
Oh wait, yeah, my mistake. I said you don't have to roll to hit. It's auto hit.
Oh, yay!
I'd forgotten about that. You don't kill him, but you have just like pierced through his chest, and he's like looking down, like that's where my heart is. Fuck.
You don't have a heart.
because it's out your back. At the end of
Aha!
the spear.
You don't have a heart. Pulls the spear back. I have your heart.
Yoink. And
Okay.
then he Mr. Starks crumble to dust.
No, so he's not dead.
Oh my god, you just almost killed me.
What is
fucking hell.
Meredith's domain?
War.
Then you should
Makes
have extra
sense.
damage with each attack, right?
Oh, that hurts so bad.
Like, don't you have Divine Strike as a
Uh,
war domain?
uh,
Yeah, but isn't that like limited as to how
No.
many times you can do it?
give me a second. I'm gonna go check the rules.
Okay.
Yeah,
Turn.
check.
While you're checking, before possibly this explosion of divine energy goes off, he would
I legit have forgotten my abilities.
he crumbles to his knees, big hole in his chest, heart in your hands, and is like, please, I don't want to die.
Yeah, I got an extra D8, and now that we're at level 15, I got an extra 2D8.
Oh, that's not good for him.
That's
So-
really not good for him.
So,
Wait, we're level 15?
so
Yeah,
Graham,
Yes.
Graham?
I didn't
Ah.
know that.
I am going to. I know you've already rolled it, but I'm going to let you choose. You can choose to activate this or not. So he's begging for his life, and
His heart explodes with divine energy.
he just looks at his heart exploding and just like, oh
I
no.
think that's required. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Needed that.
In all fairness, you were ready to kill these people, so it swings and roundabouts, mate.
He like
They level up.
All doppelgangers must die.
Whoa, let's not go that far.
he like quickly jumps up, tries to run away. His leg falls off, and as he hits the ground, he essentially shatters.
Well, that was brutal.
Man,
What?
what are these things? Also, it did just occur to me, why don't I just make myself look like the other me and just try to pull rank everywhere?
I mean, yeah, that's what I did.
Which worked and didn't.
Shut up, Lumen.
Look, I just wanted to save.
I'm
the,
just gonna for the rest of this
small-
walking northeast. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna use my once per day free disguise self to look like the other me the last time I saw them.
Sure.
I just wanted to save this group of little girls.
That DM does also mean what she looked like in the vision. So you guys see Via turn into like the evil eye disappears, but you see Via the disguise looks like it drapes over her like water. And then once all of the rippling disappears of the magic making her change, she's suddenly extremely goth. Like black dress, she's got all the eyeliner on the go, her hair's been straightened and all that shit. She's got,
Lovely.
the really
Look,
long arse, not the long arse like draping sleeves that hang under her arms like curtains.
the cape that's attached via like bones.
Yeah, there's, like,
Probably her dad's.
a blood red cape that is like lined with owl bones above the collar.
All right, Cubo.
I I will put down the old art to represent. Bonus thing.
All right.
Then all of the not Sonyas are like, what's up? Are we about to die?
I'm just gonna go up to them and destroy their chains.
You can very easily do that with
You're good.
a cantrip.
I do not know why it will not let me put this art
Yeah.
on the thing.
Yeah, but it's the just yeah. Just gonna do it.
Just yeah.
Let's try
Yo.
this.
You guys are free. You group of small children.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a dwarf.
You are all purple-haired children.
He's like 2 meters taller than me. The Sunya points at the person directly next to them. That's the same height as them.
Actually, I've had a funnier idea just for me. This is just for me.
I'm sure you're figuring yourself out right now. Puberty is a difficult time.
So what do we do
Death
now?
bears.
She runs up and stabs the heart out of each of them.
Guys.
I'd recommend just trying to lay low until we can go and deal with the people who look like us. Luckily, I am wearing a disguise. And
Yes,
so is
it
my
worked.
compatriot here. Actually, yeah, to be fair, I could use the other token.
Okay, I'm using the other art that I got of this character to represent the disguise.
I'm also
I know
now
it's not
using the other
representative,
art.
but fuck it, I'm using this.
Your other art pog.
Other art group.
Your alt art of future version of herself, but she does have like the really long sleeves that I described. But yeah, I'm also going to borrowed knowledge because it's not concentration. Borrowed knowledge deception, so that I am at least proficient,
Okay.
and then I concentrate on guidance as well. So I have proficiency and guidance on any deception checks, and because I look like that, I'll have advantage as well. If I need to just like go up to somebody and just be like, what are you lot doing here? Get out, leave.
Alright.
These are my prisoners. They're going back to the central hub with me.
Let's make
If
our
I'm gonna
way
do that.
downtown then. Walking fast.
Via like
most of them
yeah.
are open.
Via like walks in front of you, but she'll like walk. Like she'll like usher you, Lumen, to like walk alongside, and then it's like she has this sort of like she's putting on this sort of swagger, like she's like strut about the place like you own it, sort of like thing.
So yeah,
Sure.
while you're doing that, you would probably pass by like 2 more like smaller villages in this in the same kind of thing. Would you do anything with them, or would you like want to just steer clear and just go straight to what you see as the
Probably, like, try to
core?
choose a path to steer clear to minimize like interaction. But if any of them see me and they like try to approach or something like that, I'll give them a sort of like beak up in the air, looking down the beak at them, just like, are you certain you want to go along this line of questioning?
Oh yeah.
Does Via want to ride on my back so she looks more imposing?
Yes, yes,
Also,
it's a good idea.
while we're
Strolling through the place on the back of a chortling dragon.
while we're walking about,
Side saddle.
I will inform everyone that they do know that a group of people tried to infiltrate this dimension and are like on guard for us, basically. So just be careful for that.
How do they know
I mean,
that? Well, I told them.
Yeah,
No,
I would be like, I told them.
Okay.
Hey, the
So yeah, let's go.
making our way downtown to the central hub.
Sure, you would eventually find yourself in front of a large gate.
I mean, is it unlocked, or do we have to like smash it down? Or I assume it's magically enhanced.
Yes, you would know that it would be magically enhanced. And it's essentially like, once again, just covered in lumens and like gargoyles. Again, you can see on the like near the top, there's just 2 Vias perched.
I will just give them a look like, what, are you going to make me ask?
They all look like they look to each other and are slightly confused. They have not like said anything to you specific yet, but you can definitely tell there's like well, something's not right here.
I will go, well, what are you waiting for? Open. Like, not casting command, but commanding them, and we'll make like a charisma check of some kind for them to go, oh shit, it's the boss.
Sure, yeah, give me just a straight persuasion.
Oh shit, did I have advantage toggled? Oops.
I mean, it's fine.
That.
I can take I take the first one.
23.
Yeah.
25, sorry.
Yeah. So you essentially like
Oh no, you said straight. Yeah.
yeah. You essentially like divide the lumens, like they're starting to not argue, but like they seem
guess themselves perhaps.
They seem like confused. Of like some seem to be talking about no, that's not possible. They're back there. Like, no, that clearly is them. And so they're kind of arguing.
Teleportation exists. We just left.
Oh, do I hear them say that's not possible?
Yes.
Do I hear them say that? If when I hear them say that, just head slowly rotates down to them like an owl. Big grin creeps across her face, and she goes, "Are you really fit to question what's possible when it comes to me?" Just to flex.
They all look like I don't know what emotion would be the response to that.
Shock and awe.
Shock or confusion.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah. Then what happens next is you see, you know how on some of like the big gate doors you have like the smaller ones?
Uh-huh.
So like normal people can walk through without having to open the massive gate.
Yeah.
You would all see a Lumen step out wearing much fancier clothing. Like garishly how you'd imagine a rich person would go to a fancy dress party as I'm the Archmage Jubal Plox the 15th. But thinking they're like legitimately the coolest thing that you've ever seen.
I'm currently picturing him as Sorcerer King Ainz.
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
that robe.
That is actually a perfect example.
But he's got the Jedi Youngling face.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if I could chop that. Oh, that sounds like it would be funny. Anyway, did they say anything?
You see them essentially whisper to a couple of the lumens, and then like essentially it becomes like the whisper chain.
Oh, wait, I have to check something. I'll be right back.
Okay. And they essentially, you can see them like they seemingly wave off towards like the two Vias. And then they're like all of them part ways. And he's like, Via, come to say Via. All right, this way if you would.
I mean, we could make our own. I'm able to make my own way, thanks.
No. You should. I'm being generous here.
Explain. Elaborate. Like she's looking very like nonplussed and straight with this Lumen and all of his like fancy outfit.
with all of his fancy outfit.
Fancy son of a bitch.
$30 haircut.
Actually, Lumen, can you give me? Oh God, I don't even.
I've seen this guy's entire life because I've seen all of my past lives. I know this guy's a fucking monster.
I mean, yeah. Give me an advantage history. Thank you, Joseph. You managed to get me to figure out exactly what I needed.
25.
With a 25, you are like fucking showy bastard. Wait a minute.
I know
Wait.
him, he's me.
Yeah, you literally do. You're like, wait a minute. No, I actually recognize that outfit. That's the one that the fucking the Netherese arsehole. The one that was like the super duper evil one. Then you're like, wait a minute. There was that other thing double made of me. Wait, is this that guy?
Yeah, that would seem to be the case.
So yes, you internally now have that information.
So when you're seeing this conversation happen, I take it you're thinking Via is right to be distrustful of.
I mean, this guy's a fucking monster.
Were you not coming here to see Via? She said something about friendship and sharing, and kind of. Oh no, you don't even know she spat on the ground after you said that. Oh wait, no, I said that out loud. Sorry. You could definitely tell that.
Exactly, which is why we don't need you to be leading us around.
So
I'm back. Sorry.
hello. So you would rather me not be kind and sick all of the people on you.
Let's okay. He knows what's up, Via. Let's drop the pretenses.
Oh no, it's not. I'm dropping the pretenses. It's more of a case of I don't trust him to not sick everybody on us anyway.
We're already deep in his trap. If this battle will happen, then I'd want it to be not when there's more clones around. And we might be able to talk things out. This guy, despite how evil he is reasonable. You know, potentially.
Very well. I'll listen to you.
So, do you agree to have a little walkies?
Yes. Sure.
Via's keeping the disguise on until we get to the door, though.
Actually, no. This is a moment for a tiny amount of hilarity. Lumen will drop his disguise, and it's just freaky Lumen again.
You somehow managed to see him both react and not react to that. You see no reaction, but can feel a level of ugh.
What the fuck happened to you?
What didn't happen?
That is a shorter list.
True.
Yeah, and then you're led to a. So it would look different to you'll see it in a second when I change the maps, but it would look different to you via.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like generally what is would be the like at the very center they have like a very ornate fountain and like this like this is the central point. This is anyone can come here. And then it's right in front of the oh god, I've forgotten its name again. Biblioplex? The building that's the Uber library. Yeah, Biblioplex.
Yes, Biblioplex.
It's directly in front of that. And what was a like really beautiful sign of universal acceptance and anyone's allowed is this giant magical who fucking knows what.
As
And
you've utilized that for this. Okay. I take it that is the other me.
you believe so? Currently, I do need to move the Chardland Dragon. The stone magic wibble wobbles are circling around.
Mm-hmm.
And Newt, the air almost tastes sickeningly of divination.
No one cast detect magic right now.
No, you will be blinded. Guess I'll approach then. If these like whirling, wibbling things like would need some sort of like timing or anything, I am just gonna misty step through them. So like if they would phase through her, she would just like turn into smoke as they do so, and then just carry on the other side.
That's funny because the other lumen would have been like, let me get an entrance for you, and then you just like misty step, and he's like, all right, fair enough.
Without protection? Okay.
I mean, he was probably going to like stop these or whatever. At the same time, from what he said earlier, Via's just like, if this one is absorbing like all of the divination magic and using it for herself, she probably already knows what's coming. Says, yep.
So yeah, currently, via you can say via again, like it shows, much larger than normal, with like light glowing out of her eyes, and she doesn't.
Are the rings moving like the Event Horizon rings?
Yes.
Like that machine. Okay.
It doesn't appear that the Via has acknowledged your existence in any way yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Via would probably just start speaking. Just like, since you seem to be absorbing all of the divination magic of this realm, you probably already know why I'm here. Any response?
Currently, no.
Can I try to observe the patterns of the rings to find a gap?
Yeah, give me a perception or investigation.
I'd rather do the latter, I think. Where's my thingy?
That is definitely a good roll. You should not be able to, but you like with the fireballs, you do a barrel roll through like a tiny gap.
As a dragon.
Yeah, and like you was slightly impressed by Via before. Everyone else you see the other lumen would be like, "What the fuck? That shouldn't have worked."
Anyway.
Yeah.
To me, this all looks like it did in that vision, doesn't it?
Yes.
Via tries to tries to relax the situation, the conversation by just being like, "I like what you've done with the place. The old." This is going to sound weird to everybody, because it looks different to everybody else, but to her, it looks the way that it does, and she's like, "All bones and blood and witchcraft." Rami would certainly approve. But like I said, you're probably aware that I'm here to offer a hand of truce, if you'd be willing to take it. I know that what we did the last time we met was wrong. Whatever that monster was that we left you with, it wasn't father. It was just something that was wearing his face. If it was me now, I would have stood up to him more. I wouldn't have let him take you away. And I wouldn't have let him put you in that pocket dimension for all that time. I looks at the chair. Assume that's where he's ended up. But what is done is done, and and as powerful as we both are, I can't change the past. If you still desire an escape from this universe, this crystal sphere. I can offer that. I can take you somewhere where you can get a complete fresh start. Granted, you seem to have developed quite a following or established quite a hold on this realm for yourself as it is. But if you still want that escape, if you want a different life, something purer than how you started in this one, as you did before, I can and am willing to offer that. And if you did still want that and would like to take it, I would like if you would join us. Regardless of which universe you live in, there is a powerful being beyond both of us that is tearing universes apart one by one. I am sure you're already aware of them. But we may have a way of putting a stop at that, and then whichever sphere you decide to call home can and will be truly yours. But we do need divination to be restored. So what do you say? If anything at all.
There is a silence. Also,
What do you roll?
no, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
Just for reference as well, people who are outside of the ring, you can like in the gaps of it moving, you can see like via gesticulating and things. You hear absolutely no sound from the inside.
Okay. It's
Uh,
like one way silenced.
yeah. Via one of my favorite things to ask in this campaign, and one of the ones that my players hate the most. Are you willing?
Do I get any sort of inkling as to what's happening?
It is something to do with VR. Like the one you're trying to commune with.
Sure.
Okay.
You'll be
Well, what you see is kind of hard for you to process, as VR basically forces you through everything that she's been through, but how do I explain it? Not as it was, as she perceived it. So when something bad
A
happened,
lot longer.
yeah, when something bad happened, this is the trauma memory of this is so much worse. As you push through these memories, you gain one level of exhaustion, and you hear for the first time in your mind a whisper of, "But do you really care?"
I do. I'm try to. I'm gonna try to, and I will sink all of my spell slots into this if I have to, because I know that um, this spell like amps up off of upcasting, but I don't have a 9th level slot that isn't Netherweave based, which I won't use. But I will like amp as much as I can into multiple modify memories to basically do the same thing back, but all I'm doing is taking copies of my memories of home and giving them to her in a sort of like she's throwing all the trauma at me, and I'm like, but I can take you to this. This can be yours.
Okay.
And it's all in whereas she's throwing out all the trauma and our Via is just weathering it. She's like, I do care. I can. I am able, willing, and actively want to bestow this to you. You've suffered so much, and I can't not feel as much empathy as you are feeling trauma here. I wouldn't offer this to someone that I don't care about, and I amp out a bunch of using modify memory, try to give her. I mean, she can make the save if she's not willing. A bunch of memories from Via's childhood, like her dad teaching her the powers of the arcane, her parents singing to her when they were young in their bird song, going to Strixhaven, making friends, all of the like friend NPCs and then some that are mentioned in her backstory, and all of the like love and companionship that was all bundled around that. She will also include how she ended up in this universe and how fucking stupid she feels,
mm,
but she'll just be like, I want nothing more than to get back to this, and because you've suffered all of this, and I see us both being in the same shoes and potentially could have at some point switched over, kind of like what we were talking about at the start. It's like you could have been swapped. She's like, why don't we go back to this together? Again, if I didn't care, I wouldn't offer it because
okay.
she's essentially offering like a space in her like family life for this other version of her that was like artificially made, is can literally say, I didn't ask to be made and didn't ask for all of this shit that they've been through.
Okay.
She's
So
literally using memories of like a loving family to sort of like try to beat back the trauma.
so she does accept the casting, and so you know that she has seen the memories you've shared. You start seeing flashes of all of the different as like the memories continue on. You start seeing all of the betrayals, uh, and then you see what looks like, you know, the common depiction of like the multiverse thing of you see a single point branching out, uh, and you start seeing like a bunch of timelines where it looks like you have betrayed her. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you would know that is handpicking from the infinite, but she then asks, "Why are you any different from these?" Or why should I believe you're any different from these?
Because out of all of the many duplicates of us across all of the infra and all the stars and all the timelines, we're the only two that have interacted so directly and have shared each other's shared in some ways, some small, some large, in our journeys. We, or at least I, can't really understand your pain, but understand that you are or have suffered. And as you can see from the memories, I was raised to feel it. I was raised with empathy and wish to extend that to you. I understand that what we've done, what we did earlier, again, as I said with Father, or the thing that took Father's place, that could be a betrayal. But I did not want to do that. Whereas other versions of me from other timelines, other futures, and other pasts may be less empathetic, less morally inclined. They may have leaned more towards the wicked ways of our family, but I do not. When creatures like us see the universe like this, like gestures, like I'm imagining we're like two vaguely shaped entities in this sort of like galactic sort of like dome at the moment, and that the thing that you mentioned a second ago, that single point branching out like a tree, Via would like gesture towards that.
Yeah, or actually a good way in your character terms to describe it could have been like the single point of a star and then connecting like constellations branching out.
Mm-hmm. Which is, yeah, that's where I was going to go. But I was like, our two have stayed along stayed along the same lines, and I did not go towards these ones where I was a whole lot more of what most would come to think of as a trickster fee.
You did not notice this, but while this conversation was happening, like as you said, the two of you are like vague, wavy U's, but previously the other VR was like her form much larger. You didn't notice until now because you were like having your moment of like speaking to her, that her form has shrunk back a bit. She's like almost back down to normal-ish size. And she looks like she's actually experiencing emotions now rather than just like the stony faced nothing. She does ask one more. I have one more question of you. How much would you be willing to give up to give me freedom?
Okay, so the answer. Well, the answer that she would give would be to fail in granting you this freedom would be to offer up my own life. In the background, me thinking as player, hey, if she fails in this, we'll probably all die anyway, so what does it matter? But in reality, the actual answer is what Via just said, is to
Yeah.
fail in that, to offer up my own life. And Via holds out her hand, and what appears to be like a white point star appears in her palm as she goes, "You have my word by my own true name that I will grant this to you." If you were to take my hand and join us.
You see her like flinch.
Did you say glitch?
No, flinch.
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 Okay. That makes more sense.
And she walks over to you, essentially reaches into your chest and pulls out like a ball of light, which is vaguely heart shaped, and asks if it would give me the chance to live free and happy and like you have, would you give up everything?
If that's what it took. But as you know, when it comes to us, there's always other ways of achieving what we desire. But if that's what it would take, then that's what it takes.
You see her fingers like gripping tightly around this ball of heart light. What you see behind her, as your vision starts like fading, you see like all of the lines that were connecting from the one point, which you now realize is where she is standing. It's like all of the points coming up from her. You see like the two lines that you'd previously mentioned of look at the way that we have in parallel went, and you see those two lines. You see a bunch, well, not a bunch. You see all of the other lines essentially shatter, and then as you black out, you see those two lines just essentially go off to the horizon.
Ah,
No answer yet.
I think you did it.
And that's where I'm gonna end it for today, because the next
no.
the next part before
Doppelgangers must die.
Renitha runs in and stabs. So the next part we have, I don't know how, if it might even be able to be done in 7 minutes, but the next part is on the outside. The other lumen, while they're like kind of seemingly they're not doing anything at this point. Like they were, like Via was gesticulating, but now she's just kind of standing perfectly still. And the other lumen's like, okay, well, while they're busy, doing their thing, I want to offer you guys a little deal.
Lumen looks at him with pity.
How much of that conversation was actually out loud?
None of it.
Probably not.
Oh.
Essentially, right now, you are in like a protective shell around Via.
Did the whole heart light pulley outy thing happen?
I believe that was like in the little mind space that I was talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Good. Because otherwise, Newt would have probably reacted to that if that
Yeah.
had happened without any words.
So what's this deal, other Lumen?
okay, so I could tell you this Via, she's not really that bad. Just a little broken. But did you know it's actually very easy to manipulate someone?
I'm unfortunately painfully aware of that.
So, I'm quite aware. You will be pleased as punch to hear. As far as I can tell, things on the inside of whatever their conversation is, I think they're going pretty well. However, I actually can just make her delete your friend's soul. But
Yeah.
well, it does involve deleting her own soul. That's not important. But I only want one thing. You tell me one piece of information, and you can have this shithole.
What do you want to know?
I want to know what the big secret of what's keeping you guys alive and why big old V-boy should be scared of it.
Would you prefer to learn about the reason that you exist?
Nope. I don't care why I exist. I just want to.
You just want to live.
Let's just say I think some people. You can see he's like tugging on his collars as he's saying it. I think some people are more deserving of this position that we seem to know of, this big V man that he's taking over everything. I think he's not the right kind of person to be up there in charge. But I think there are people who are better. And I think you guys know what his weakness is.
Would you like to experience... Okay. Would you like to experience what led us to our durability?
You mean a sharing of your memories? Which I annoyingly
I
did.
I would actually refer to going through the exact process that made us so durable.
And you say this is what grants you immunity to. He like stops and he ponders. His greater power.
Universal erasure. Yeah.
Sure. And if I'm satisfied with the result, then your friend's free.
I mean, I'm very glad of this. I'm gonna walk up to him and take out the little chunk of Chardlin that I got from the other copy of me.
Okay, so while you're doing this, he starts like, big boss, got to exposition himself like, so I knew it. I knew it had something to
then
do.
I stab him straight through the eye into the brain.
Yeah, I knew it had something to do with that Chardlin and stabs. Sure. He drops dead.
Nice.
You don't know, because of you not knowing exactly how it works, you don't know if he is dead, but that,
brain dead,
or if he's went somewhere else, or
I mean, there's a very high chance he's just in the shot of Chardlin.
yeah.
So.
Oh, excellent! That actually went rather quick, so I can very quickly resolve the end of the other thing. Within the dream space, the other Via was clutching your Via's heart and was about to crush it and take your life. As the crystal gets plunged into the guy's frontal cortex, suddenly the other Via realizes how powerful a hold this person had over them, and that it was not at all them that wanted Via to die. They wanted to see proof of what they were willing, but didn't actually want to go through with it. and at the last moment releases, and both in the like actual real world, both Vias fall to their knees. And currently, James, Via has 5 levels of exhaustion.
Ow.
Your
My
heart
foot
fucking hurts.
God, I
leans
hope
on-
their souls are still intact.
nearly collapses, but obviously there's a Chardlin
I catch
dragon
her.
leg this. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a Chardlin dragon leg this, so just rests against that, like, ow. How was the other one doing?
They do not seem to be in pain, but they seem to be completely unconscious.
I think they're chill now. To
Although I say unconscious, it's unconscious in like they are kneeling, but like you can tell that they are not conscious despite being in an upright position.
What's the machinery doing?
The machinery is okay. So I'll say this for you to prepare for next week. The machinery looks like it's fine, and then Newt, as you're like, okay, oh god, you just turn around and see the other lumen on the ground, blood like spurting from his eye. And you try to do the same like investigation you did of like, okay, I've got to get these 2 back through again. And you're like, these are speeding up.
Yeah, that's what I was going for more. Like, it doesn't seem like it's turning off or potentially going out of control.
Give me an advantage Arcana, please.
That's technically the best roll you could have asked for.
Okay. Not the
Can
most.
Wait. Can I flash of genius myself?
Yeah.
Just for saving throws.
Can I
Ability
pat,
check.
I know that I'm on 5 levels of exhaustion, but pat hand on Chardlin Dragon give guidance as well.
Fuck
I'm
it.
not sure if it's that obvious what I'm doing, but
I mean,
can I
Sure.
flash of genius in dragon form?
Yes, why not? You might not
Okay,
normally
well,
be able to, but right now you can.
I mean, you did say that slowly I would
Yes.
be able to use abilities in either form.
So maybe your flash of genius suddenly started working at the moment it needed to. So what does that add on to it?
5, so
Five.
it's 28.
Okay. Okay, Newt. You're not. You're like. Oh, that's not good. Is this like breaking? You know that sometimes, like when you rip a battery out of something, it can make it go haywire, and then you're like, battery. Wait, that other video was like, that's where all the divination stuff was going. Wait, and this is like a barrier, and all the divination's inside of here, and it
Newt.
wants out.
I know that I will be. I'll be one with disadvantage. Via just turns to you, Newt. It's like, if you're going to fly anyone out of here, fly her out.
I
I'll
could
be
do
fine.
both.
Also, she would. Oh no, she would
shrink
still.
more?
No, she here would still be the same larger size. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of there.
Could I? Well, no, we can do that next time. But
I mean,
Yeah.
I could even with all of these levels of exhaustion, I could still wild shape into something tiny, make it easier for you to carry. If you need that to help with carrying the big me.
I mean, I have 8 legs to grab her, so that should be fine.
But yes,
I forgot about that with Chardlin Dragons.
you have a feeling that you're inside of a hydrogen bomb.
Yeah.
You're inside of Joseph's nuclear bomb magic item. Wait, what is it?
Excellent.
What is it? The sphere of no escapee and water plus sand of expand.
Yeah, you put more stuff than can physically fit in the space. You put like more atoms than can physically fit in the space.
So yeah, that you have that information to prepare for next week. No one outside of the circle, they would notice it speeding up, but they wouldn't know what was going on in the inside. So that's gonna be a big barrel of fun.
Yeah, fun.
It's gonna be a
Running
big
away.
bomb
wait.
of fun.
I have an idea of how I might be able to contain this.
Kill the
Ooh.
doppelgangers.
Oh,
Which one's a doppelganger? Just kill everyone.
If you start
Well, maybe
stabbing
get-
the people who look like you who are not you, then eventually the one that's left will not be a doppelganger.
Yes.
How did you make the other wizard into a negative magic person? Make her into a negative magic person, so she just absorbs the magic.
Wait, we teleport the dwarf here and throw the dwarf at it.
oh wait, no.
What if I make it anti-magic?
That's exactly what I was just going to do. Via would probably scream, magic!
Okay. Well, we'll find out that next time.
Please remind me to do anti-magic next time we start.
I was going to tell